Hi everyone, welcome to another video where today I'm back at Aston Martin Leeds. Why? Because they got one of these. Before we do anything else, let's listen to this 5.2 litre twin turbocharged V12. So let's have a look around this Vanquish, and these new distinctive rear lights, of which there are 7 of these small light bars, reference to 007 perhaps? These large quad exhausts look really good, surrounded by carbon fibre in the rear diffuser. It has a very sleek rear end, and with the hood down it looks very neat back here. This carbon fibre strut across the back to assist with the rigidity, surrounded by all this tan leather interior. And there's carbon fibre on the rear of these seats. Just look at this interior, it does look amazing. I'll take a seat in a minute and we can take a closer look. The Aston Martin logo embroidered on the headrests, and this quilted pattern grooved into the perforated leather. It's lovely. Seat controls in the familiar place, same as my Vantage. Carbon fibre everywhere. So that looks like a nice place to be. I like these huge 21-inch multi-spoke diamond turned wheels with this 7 grid star design with black brake calipers and carbon discs. The carbon discs are probably a welcome addition to help slow and stop this very powerful car. The convertible version around 95 kilograms heavier than the coupe, and this also has the shiny chrome effect front grille and more carbon fibre down here on the front splitter. These carbon fibre very unique louvres in the front bonnet to aid air cooling for that huge V12 engine, which we'll take a look at shortly. Right, let me show you the hood. How quick and smooth that is. Now this hood has an enhanced fabric to keep things quiet when the top is up. It closes in around 16 seconds and it can be operated at speeds of up to 31 miles per hour. Let me show you what it looks like from the inside. I love the little note the car makes at the end telling you that it's all done. Well, you know what they say, what goes up must come down, and it opens in 14 seconds. Look how neat that is. Let's take a look from the inside again. Now let's take a closer look at this interior. That carbon fibre on the door panels there. Beautiful. Wrapped around those Bowers & Wilkins speakers. Tan leather everywhere, complemented by this lovely stitching. The digital displays and infotainment system, again surrounded by all this carbon fibre. That intricate weave. The detail is lovely. So well done. This now familiar steering wheel with some buttons and dials for the most useful features. The signature plate down here, Vanquish. These speakers in the doors look really nice. Bowers & Wilkins. Useful small storage area here in the doors. And drink holders just here. Now if you look closely at this carbon fibre, it has a special sparkle to it, which is an additional optional extra. No doubt a hefty price, but what an illustration of what Aston Martin can do. Nice gear pedals here, they feel really smooth, nice to touch. Again made from carbon fibre. These are familiar, similar design to what I have in the Vantage. All carbon fibre down here that runs down the side of the car. There's that strut brace with a bit of storage behind the seats here. And down here is a reminder that you're in a V12 Aston Martin with the V12 in red. So under the bonnet you have what makes even better audio than the Bowers & Wilkins music system. Aston Martin's own 5.2 litre twin turbocharged V12 engine, which produces 824 horsepower and 1000 Nm of torque. Top speed of 214 miles per hour, 0 to 60 just over 3 seconds. Again carbon fibre everywhere in here. This is a powerful machine. Carbon fibre bonnet. Engines are like works of art nowadays, with carbon fibre everywhere. This engine has an extra boost function which reduces turbo lag. These huge air intakes here, feeding the turbos. It has unwoven carbon fibre around the edge here of the engine surround, all to assist with strength and light weight. Talking of lightweight, this bonnet is so light. Now one thing on the Vanquish which I haven't seen on any other Aston yet is this button down here to open the boot. I wonder if they'll incorporate this button in future models across the range. Anyhow, as you can imagine, due to being a convertible you have limited boot space, but still enough for a suitcase and a few bags. I think it's a beautiful car. Now if you've watched a previous video of mine called Time Well Spent, you would have seen my dream Vanquish spec on a coupe version with this lovely Minotaur green, which has a sparkle to it when the light catches it. You could waste a lot of time designing a variety of specifications. The Aston Martin configurator is very well done and easy to use. What would your preferred spec be? Or how about this version, the complete opposite in lime essence? Now Aston Martin plan on building just 1,000 Vanquishes a year, and that includes both coupes and convertibles, so you won't see many of these out and about, which is another reason for me to come here and film it today and share it with you. I wonder if we'll ever see one in either of these colours. Now whilst here, I've noticed the Vantage F1 Edition out here, which wasn't here during my last visit, so let's go and take a quick look. I expect this will be available to buy via their timeless range. There's a gold coloured Vanquish Coupe that I featured in a recent video, last time I was here, just over there. So here's the Vantage F1 Edition, in that Aston Martin racing green. This huge spoiler, which I don't think a Vantage needs, but of course an F1 Edition needs it. This must have recently arrived as it hasn't got its timeless plates on yet. Full carbon roof and mirrors, and the F1 badge on these carbon fibre side vents or shark gills. Carbon fibre louvers in the bonnet all adds to that sporty F1 styling. Huge 21-inch alloy wheels with that AMR bright coloured brake calipers. Let's see if I can get the camera focused on the inside. Familiar interior, just a lot of Alcantara and more carbon fibre in there. Now depending on mileage, I've seen a couple of these F1 editions for sale at around 112,000. I'm not sure how much this particular one is, but they're normally in a range of about 115 to 125,000 pounds. I hope you enjoyed that. A brief video, but I thought it was worthwhile just coming down to take a closer look at the Vanquish Volante. So now it's time to go back home and probably do some editing and put this video together. So if you did enjoy that, please give it a thumbs up. Comments below, as always, are welcome. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing, because there's plenty more videos to come. See you on the next one.